In 3, 2, 1. Morning, guys. Let's talk about August. Because this time last year, or 2 years ago, I did this thing on Facebook where I had I was hanging out with the phone for the day, and what I would do is I would have my phone on me, I would have my phone in my hand, phone up here, and I'd click record, and I would just do the most random 2 and a bit minutes of just me chatting to them, and most of you know that I'm quite a good host when I have the camera pointed at someone, and I wasn't sure whether I was going to do it this year, because I wasn't 100% set on how many friends I had left in London, but more the fact that it's just trying to find time for everyone. And I think August happened quite organically because it was naturally just happening, in a sense where I had people I was going to see that day. I was more social. I was working, but I was still doing things, and I had a full-time job, but I still made plans to see everyone. And August just became naturally boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. Because August 1st last year was Brighton Pride, I think. Well, 2 years ago it was Brighton Pride. Anyway, but it's now Friday the 2nd of August. So yesterday I was going to do my first introduction video, which is what this is going to be. And then hopefully I'll be able to do more guests as the weeks go by. Now, don't hold me to this because I may fail very quickly at this, trying to organise my life and organise interviews and things like that. But this year, as I pull this down in front of me, we're doing a slightly different August. Because, as you can see from my very lovely robe, we are doing PAW-GUEST. I know it's weird, I know it's silly, but it's a different spin on what I want to do with the pups this month. And so I'm hoping to do a few interviews throughout the course of PAW-GUEST. PAW-GUEST or PAW-GUEST? What do you guys think? Let me know if it's PAW-GUEST rather than PAW-GUEST. Let's call it PAW-GUEST. I think it'd be cool. If you don't like it, comment or just mention me. But so as Astro, I am going to be headlining my different types of PAW-GUEST. But I'm going to be doing kind of reaction videos of who's talking about what. And in my head right now I've got this massive echo, and I don't know if you can hear the echo or not, but I'll find out when I hit record or I hit stop and then replay the video back, because right now all I can hear is dum 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 dum. Anyway, so Astro's going to do the interviewing. Astro is going to be my co-host for August. But we can also have other guests involved, and other guests include Caster, and he's going to be doing a few things, maybe a bit more sporty-like, and drop things running around, or maybe see if you can get someone to do sit-ups for him, or press-ups on the at Pride or things like that, and see what we can kind of create from pups and puppies and people's ideas of what we do, and I'm doing this Superman Hero and Hero thing, so we're gonna see how we get on. See, here up, not heat up. So that's Cass's idea. I may have Nova with me, but Nova right now is out on assignment. She's actually, I would say co-own Nova. Nova was originally a very good friend of mine, and he uses Nova under a different pseudonym. So originally, Nova belonged to him, and so for a while we had joint custody of that pup. But right now I forgive my pronouns, because I would sometimes refer to Nova as she, even though he would hate me calling that. But anyway, so Nova right now is not with me. He's out working. He's a working pup. But I'm sure he will pop up every now and again. So with Nova and as well Illyria, there are pronouns that I will change with these two because, like with Power Rangers, the Yellow and Pink Ranger were girls originally. The Pink Ranger has always been feminine, has always been a female. But Yellow Ranger has, in Power Rangers history, and let's call it herstory because it is a bit like that, has been male and female in different series. So Yellow is quite an androgynous flip. So I will call Nova him or her, she or he. So it's just my confusion of the situation because I just naturally will use it, and also very androgynous in the way in which we do drag, or which way, because I refer to pups as quite my drag-like tendencies a lot of the time. Same with Illyria. Illyria being pink, but I very much know that Illyria is a boy. But because Illyria is essentially a drag pup, there is the Fetish Cabaret happening on 14th of August at the Royal Vox Tavern, RVT. I will be going as Illyria in a something you've never seen before, and I will leave it at that, because there is something going on right now in the works that I really want to push with the pup, and Illyria especially, because she is a born showman, showgirl, show paw. She likes doing porn. So yeah. So those, I would say those are. See, Illyria was one part of a twin, her and Fred. You know that reference. And Nova, almost like a duality, because Nova is not technically mine. Nova belongs to someone else under a different pseudonym. So for Secret Identity and for Power Rangers Identity Crisis and Crisis of Infinite Earths, we leave Nova out of the Ranger team for the time being. But I do have other masks I can be Nova in. You've seen the rubber one with the big ears and things like that. Also, technically not mine, but right now I still have custody of it, so therefore I'm still going to be using it until we have come to an agreement and I sign a contract. Yes, we need a contract. Anyway, last pup. Oh. Bosch von Rostenberg of Dalmasca. Oh my god, and this hood, I'll tell you what guys, this hood is the tightest hood to wear. It's technically small, because it is a cheap one, it's one of those born on some wish. I'm trying to stretch them out. Because when you've got a beard, and that chin strap, come on chin strap, comes out. But Bosch is a mysterious one. Bosch is a weird one that I'm Bosch was given to me by a very close friend, very good friend. And in a weird way, this is someone who I learnt a lot of scally play from, a lot of stuff playing with high vis, a lot of master dom roll sub kind of thing, where we didn't always communicate the best. And in a weird way, he had Bash, but because his head's bigger than mine, and his head was like, even he's got no hair on his head, he's like, his head's massive, and my head's pretty big, but Bash is a nightmare to wear at times because he's so tight, especially here. So I may end up taking this off. You can see my beard there, it's really weird. But in a weird way, because I took Bash in the spirit of taking it, accepting him as a gift from this mate, because he plays more sub, and he also can be quite dom top. I'm not very good doing the other way around. So, but in a weird way, Bash has been sent to me as a gift. So, I can kind of channel a little bit of my top dom side from Bash, because I see it as a sign of me going, you, get the fuck up with dude. Language, sorry. Okay. So that's it. I'm going to have a few of the pups going around me for August. And watch this space, guys. I'm going to be updating what I'm doing throughout the week. Obviously, Brighton Pride this weekend. Tonight I'm going to Rubber of London. in theory. But I'm hopefully going to have a few guests along the way, and it's going to be good. Tell me something good. That's 2K. Right, so the beginning of PAW-GUEST is here. This is my introduction video that I'm going to edit now, and I'm going to send across and post on my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Insta. So let's see what you guys think. If you want to be involved in PAW-GUEST at some point, and you want to come along, meet me in London, or when I'm down in Brighton over the weekend, or just randomly, if you're through town and you say, hey, you want to meet up for a cheeky video, and pup play as well. It's quite a hard thing to explain. I had someone yesterday talking to me about it, and it was, everyone's got their own story. Everyone's got their own ideas about what pups do and what pups mean, and because my pup is more of action speaking louder than words, because I can sit here and chat to you guys and just waffle on for ages, and you still might not get it. But going back to the big boy at hand. Oh, it's just so weird. When I put Astro back on again, I feel back to normal. It's so weird. As much as I love my other pups, Astro is authentic, and Astro is mine. And I'm getting a bit emotional now, because when I put him on and I look at myself when this doing that, I feel home. And it's really hard to explain. And you can see how I'm a bit emotional about it now, because we've come so far, me and him. And this video's become now very, very weird. To go from fun and games to hard times and emotion. Anyways, I'm gonna leave the video there. I don't think you were expecting it to be this uncomfortable. But that's what my story is with my pup. And there's a lot more to I want to show you guys, I want to explain with you. And hopefully you'll have some fun with me along the way. So, keep being heroes, guys. Keep being you, and don't be a stranger. Bye.